Welcome to episode 4 of the eFile tutorial series. In the last episode, we have seen how to create a draft and make it as an issue. Today, we will see how to dispatch the outward correspondence, that means the issues. Conventionally, we used to take the print outs and put the signature and then dispatch by post or by hand. But in eOffice, we can dispatch from eOffice to eOffice. That means, we will be dispatching from our eOffice to the eOffice of another office. We can dispatch by email or by post also. Here we can see the screen after logging into eOffice. We can see, under the dispatch menu, there are two options. One is the acknowledgement for the receipts, and the other one is the issue. In order to show how to dispatch the issues and acknowledgements, one file is opened. Here on the right hand side, you can see some draft. Only the approved and signed issues are ready for a dispatch. In order to dispatch, we need to click Open a Draft. Here on the left hand side, you can see the issue to be dispatched. In order to dispatch, we need to click the button Initiate Dispatch. Now on the right hand side, you can see a button called Add Recipients. Sometimes the recipients may be already added. Let us click the button Add the Recipients. Here you can see three types of recipients. One is public, other one is intra eOffice, and there is one more inter eOffice. Public means it could be a general public or an office where eOffice is not implemented. Intra eOffice means officers included in the same instance, or the particular eOffice implementation. These could be offices of the same department or the attached or subordinate offices. The domain name of all these offices will be the same. Inter eOffice means the other eOffice instances, means it could be other departments. So for a demonstration purpose, we will add different types of recipients here. Let us choose public first. Here you can see two options, new and existing. So if the address is a new address, you need to choose new. If you used to send issues to these addresses earlier also, its addresses will be available in our directory, if it is added to our directory. Let us choose new. If it is being sent to some department, then you can choose the department from this menu. If you are sending to an individual, then you can give the name here. In that case, the designation is not required. If it is an office, you can omit the name column, but the designation is must. So any one of these two, name or designation, one of them is must. Now we need to give the address. We can give the organization name, country, state, etc. If available, we can give. If you wish to send by email, then you can give the email address here. If you want to give some notification by mobile number, then give the mobile number also. After that, we need to click the button Add. Now you can see that one recipient is added from left to the right hand side. Let us choose another recipient from intra eOffice. These are the offices where eOffice is implemented and belongs to our own instance. We can choose an office from this list. We are choosing Taluk Office Changanacheri. So it will show all the seats available in that particular office. You can send it to the CRU unit of that office also. In that case, you can give CRU in the search box. CRU means Central Registry Unit. So CRU unit will be formed in all the offices where the eOffice is implemented. So we are choosing this CRU user and then click the Add button. Now you can see that these two recipients are added in two different categories. One is in the eOffice internal, and the other one in public. Now let us choose another recipient from inter eOffice. Here, it is showing different departments or different instances. We can choose the instance from the list. Let us choose Civil Supplies. Then if you give CRU, it will show all the CRU users from different offices under this particular department. Or you can search the office by giving the name of the office. Let us choose one of them. TSO Kotrakara, and then click Add button. Now on the right hand side, you can see the recipients. There are 2 from the external category, and 1 internal category and 1 from public category. Let us click Close. Now on the right hand side, you can see all the recipients, that there are total 3, 2 in the eOffice external category, 1 in the eOffice internal category and 1 in the public category. So it is showing to which department and which section it is going to be sent. And in the case of eOffice internal, it is showing the sub-office and its section. Third one is a public person. In this case, there is no concept of section or CRU unit. We can send them either by post or by email. There are 2 options available under the send through column. One is self, and other one is CRU. Self means from our own seat, we are going to dispatch to the public. CRU means we will be sending to the CRU unit of our office, and then they will be sending on our behalf. So if you want to send by post, either we can send it by self, by packing the letter, or we can send through CRU unit of our office. Normally by post, will be sent through our CRU only. Another option is to send by email. We have not given the email address or mobile number for SMS, that is why below that there is no indication. So let us edit it. Let us give a mobile number and then click Update. Then we have to press Close. Then you can see that one option is enabled for a notification through SMS. Let us edit again. And this time we will give the email address also. Then let us click Update and then close it. Then you can see that the email option is also enabled. So if you want to send notification through SMS, we can click SMS. And if you want to send through email, let us click this, at A button. Now, in this screen, we can give the email subject, and email message, the email address that we have given earlier, that is automatically appearing here. Let us press OK after that. Now you can see that the checkbox is enabled against the email. If you want to send by post, we have to click, at P. Then we have to feed the postal details like in which mode we intend to send, what is the postal charge, delivery mode, weight, etc. At the minimum, we need to give the postal mode and out date and time. Also, we can give peon book number, name, delivery data and time, delivery status. These things also are optional. So all the details related to the postage, we need to feed here. So as far as public is concerned, we can send intimation through SMS and the issue can be sent through email also. By post, normally we will send through CRU only. In that case, we need to choose CRU instead of self. Here we have to choose the CRU, if more than one central registry units are available in our office, and we need to choose in which delivery mode it is proposed to be sent, whether it is by post, by hand, by courier, like that. There we need to give a remark and press on OK button. In this case, the dispatch will be done by the central registry unit, and the responsibility regarding sending of this issue is over for this section clerk. So you have seen, what are the different ways by which we can dispatch the issue. In short, if you want to send the issue to the public, you have to choose public. It also could be an office where eOffice is not implemented. If you want to send the issue to an internal office, the office, which is in our own instance, then you need to choose the seat or CRU of that particular office. In that case, the dispatch will be from eOffice to eOffice. That means it will directly reach to eOffice. If we wish to send to an external eOffice user, then you have to choose the department or directorate and then choose the CRU of that particular office. In addition to sending through eOffice, if you wish to send a copy through email also, then you have to click on this at A, and then you have to give the subject an email message there. If you wish to send a notification through SMS also, then you can choose SMS. In this manner, apart from general public, if you want to send an issue to any office where eOffice is implemented, we need to send it directly to the eOffice. After doing all these things, the process is not completed. In order to dispatch, you can see two options here. One is dispatch with the follow-up, and the other is the dispatch without follow-up. Dispatch without follow-up means it will be dispatched immediately, and there may not be any follow-up possible for this dispatch. In case you give dispatch with the follow-up, then you will be able to follow the steps taken on this particular issue. Let us click on dispatch with follow-up. In the next window, you have to give the desired action. That means the purpose for which we need to follow this. Are you expecting some comments from that particular office? Or are you seeking some information? Or is it an information to that particular department? Are you expecting any action? Or is it a remainder? Do you require a reply? Or is this a reply to their letter? So we need to choose what is the purpose of this follow-up. Let us choose the reply required. Then we have to give some description about this follow-up. Reply due date, by which date we are expecting the reply. Normally, we will choose a future date. But for the demonstration purpose, I am choosing today's date. Again, you have to choose whether the follow-up of this dispatch should be received for self or for section. If you choose for self, only your seat will be getting. For section means, all the seats under your section will be getting information regarding this follow-up. Let us give for self and then press OK. Now you have to give the closing confirmation whether you are expecting the reply as a receipt or file. Let us give a receipt and then give the remarks, and then click yes. So with this action the dispatch has happened. The dispatched item will be available under Issue, in the Sent menu. In the left-hand side menu, it will be available under the Dispatch menu. If you click on this dispatch number, you can see all the information regarding this dispatch. As it is dispatched by self, it is showing us dispatched. If it is sent through CRU, after the CRU sending the issue, then only the status will be shown as dispatched. You can click on this Details button to see all the details about the dispatch. In case the dispatched issue is not received for the recipient, if you come to know about that non-receipt of this issue, there is an option for redispatch also. Let us click on that. So from here, you can send or dispatch again. If you want, you can modify the email address, or even you can remove this recipient and add another. Now let us see the notification section. There is a menu called Notification. Here you can see a menu called the Dispatch Follow-ups. Let us click on that. Then we can see 3 dispatches under Follow-up section. One of them is the one that we have just sent. Here we can see that the reply due date is today's date. That is why it is appearing here. So it will appear on the due date and the dates after that. Normally, it will be after some time, but for demonstration purpose only, we give today's date. The cases for which the follow-up date is crossed will be appearing here. If you wish to remove this from the follow-up section, there is delete button available. In case you receive some interim or a final reply against this particular follow-up, then you can close this by clicking this button. You need to choose which type of reply is received, whether it is interim reply or a final. Let us choose interim. Then we need to search the receipt number of the reply, either by giving the receipt number or by typing the subject. So we need to choose the receipt by which we got the interim reply. Then give some remarks, and then give a reply received date. So we can give OK after that. We have fed that one interim reply is received. As this is an interim reply, the follow-up is not closed, it will be existing again. So whenever you get a final replay, again, you have to press the close button. You have to choose the receipt number by which the final reply is received. Then give the remarks and reply received date, and then press OK. Now let us see where this dispatched issue will be made available. That means in the receiving side, not in our office, for the receiving side where it will be available. Here you can see a received letters menu on the left hand side. If the letter is received by Intra eOffice, it will be available under Intra eOffice. If it is received from Inter eOffice, then it will be available in the Inter eOffice. If it is received through email, after email diarization, it will be available under email. Let us choose Intra eOffice. It is showing all the letters received through Intra eOffice from some other eOffice to this eOffice. All these received letters are required to be diarized. For that, under the Action column, Diarise button is available. Whether it is diarized or not diarized, the diary status is shown with this. Let us click Diarise. So the received letter will be available under the Received Document column in PDF format. So you need to enable it by ticking the box. And apart from that, if you want to upload any other document that is available in your computer as a reference, then you can upload by using the Upload option. Then, in order to move from left side to the right hand side sequenced documents, you need to press this arrow. So in this manner, you need to move the document, either it could be the received letter, or it could be some document uploaded from your own computer for reference purpose. All these things are to be moved to the right hand side first, then click on the Diarise button. Now, as usual, the diarization screen is appearing. As you have learned earlier, the received letter will be available on the left side, and on the right side, you have to give the diary details, etc. Then click on Generate to generate a receipt number. Thanks for watching this episode.